Dear students, today we are going to study the entrepreneurship management, which is one of the subject of your BCom part 2. Before understanding the entrepreneurship, we must understand the word entrepreneur. We must understand the meaning of the entrepreneur. Since 16 January, the term entrepreneur is used in various ways and various views. These views are broadly classified into three groups, which is namely risk bearer, organizer, and innovator. Let's talk one by one about the three groups. First group, which is called entrepreneur as a risk bearer. Richard Cantillon and Irishman living in France was the first who introduced the term entrepreneur, and his unique risk bearing function in economy in the early 18th century. Knight also defined entrepreneur to be a specialized group of persons who bear uncertainty. That is why we can say, that is how we can say that entrepreneur who are the risk bearer person and the person who has a capability of taking risk is called a true entrepreneur. Second, entrepreneur as an organizer. Jean Baptiste explained an entrepreneur is one who combines the land of the one and the labor of another and the capital of yet another, and thus produces a product. His definition associates entrepreneur with the functions of coordination, organization, and supervision. Like as a manager, we can say the manager is the function of coordination, organizing, and supervision. Just like the managerial function, we can say that entrepreneur has a unique functions, or entrepreneur has a combination of various functions of coordination, organization, and supervision. Third, entrepreneur as an innovator. Joseph A. Schumpeter, for the first time in 1934, assigned a crucial role of innovation to the entrepreneur in his magnum opus. Like Schumpeter also made a distinction between a innovator and inventor. Here we need to understand the difference between the innovator and an inventor. An inventor is who? Inventor is one who discovers new methods and new materials, whereas innovator utilizes inventions and discoveries in order to make new combinations. Thus we can say that entrepreneur can be defined as a person who tries to create something new, organizes production, and undertakes risk and handles economic uncertainty involved in enterprise. In nutshell, we can say that entrepreneur is an individual who, rather than working as an employee, founds and runs a small business, assuming all the risk and rewards of the venture. The entrepreneur is commonly seen as an innovator, a source of new ideas, goods, services, and business or procedures. If you talk about the textbook definition of entrepreneur, which speaks the classic perception. For example, Merriam-Webster's definition, which explain about the entrepreneur as one who organizes, manages, and assumes the risk of a business or enterprise. Till now, we have discussed about the concept and definition of entrepreneur, but we will get more insight about the entrepreneur if we discuss about the characteristics of entrepreneur. So let's talk about the characteristics of entrepreneur. If we go through the business history of India, we come across the name of many successful entrepreneurs. For example, Dhirubhai Ambani, Ratan Tata, Birla, etc. On the other side, we have so many other small entrepreneurs also. The common question is, what makes the entrepreneur successful? Whether they had anything common in their personal characteristics. The scanning of their personal characteristics shows that there are certain characteristics of entrepreneur which are found usually prominent in them. Like if we discuss about the characteristics, we go for the most important characteristics, which is called hardworking. Number one, hardworking characteristics. Most of the successful entrepreneurs work hard endlessly, especially in the beginning, and the same becomes their whole life. Second characteristics talks about the desire for high achievement. This high achievement motive strengthens entrepreneur to surmount the obstacles, suppress anxieties, repair misfortunes, and devise expedients and only set up and run a successful business. They are very highly optimistic, which is the third characteristics of entrepreneur, that they are highly optimistic. They are optimistic for the future, that the situation will become favorable to business in future. Fourth characteristics talks about independence. One of the most common characteristics of the successful entrepreneur has been that they do not like to be guided by others and to follow their routine. They like to be independent in the matters of their business. They are foresight, which is the fifth characteristics of entrepreneur. They foresight to know about future business environment. They can visualize the likely changes to take place in market, consumer attitude, technological developments, etc., and take timely actions accordingly. Sixth characteristics talk about good organizer. It is the ability of an entrepreneur that brings together all the resources required for starting up an enterprise and then to produce goods. Let's discuss the distance difference between entrepreneur and manager. Sometimes we consider as a manager as an entrepreneur, and sometimes we say that entrepreneur is automatically a manager. But we need to understand the conceptual difference between the entrepreneur and managers. Managers and entrepreneur, if we differentiate them, we have certain points on the basis of which can differentiate both of them. First point, based on the motive. The main motive of an entrepreneur is to start a venture by setting up an enterprise. He understands the venture for his personal gratification, but the main motive of a manager is to render his services in an enterprise already set up by the someone else. Second basis for differentiation is an status. An entrepreneur is the owner of the enterprise, whereas the manager is the servant in the enterprise owned by the entrepreneur. Risk bearing characteristics also differentiate both of them. How? An entrepreneur, being the owner of the enterprise, assumes all risk and uncertainty involved in running the enterprise. A manager, as a servant, does not bear any risk involved in the enterprise. Fourth basis of difference is rewards. The reward an entrepreneur gets for bearing risk involved in the enterprise is profit, which is highly uncertain, whereas manager gets salary as reward for the services rendered by him in the enterprise. Salary of a manager is certain and fixed. Fifth basis is innovation. Entrepreneur himself thinks over what and how to produce goods to meet the changing demand of the customers. Hence, he acts as an innovator, also called a change agent. But manager does it simply to execute the plans prepared by the entrepreneur. Thus, a manager simply translates the entrepreneur's ideas into practice. If we talk about the qualification of entrepreneur, we need to possess entrepreneur needs to possess qualities and qualifications like high achievement motive, originality in thinking, foresight, right risk bearing ability, and so on. On the contrary, manager needs to possess distinct qualification in terms of sound knowledge in management theory and practice. There are many functions of an entrepreneur which can be listed in the following sequential manner. Like, there are certain sequence. First, idea generation and scanning of the best suitable ideas. Second, determination of the business objectives, product analysis and market research. Determination of form of ownership, organization. Completion of promotional formalities, raising necessary funds, procuring machine and material, recruitment of men, undertaking the business operations. These are the 9 functions of an entrepreneur, which will be discussed in your following chapters, in the following sessions. That's it for today. Thank you.